Stunning, isn't it? So anyway, that question, what would you tell your younger self if you knew then what you knew now? It's a fantastic question. Often one that's tossed about in videos, blog postings and memes on Instagram or whatever. It's a question that people are asked in interviews and so on, but I'm going to answer the question now because I've got some insights and a list of stuff that I would give myself as advice. And this is my video essay number 7, and I wanted it to be a little bit more positive because I've had a fantastic morning walking here in a beautiful blue sunshine. But I'll also tell you why I was thinking about this now. I was talking to someone who's leaving the job that they're in right now. It's a good job, and they're leaving to go to no job. And I was like, what? Now, we also discussed just before she told me that we were both agreeing that next year was going to be very challenging because of the presidential election and some frictions and so on, challenging for China and the rest of the world. But she said to me, she understood that, but she also said that she needed the challenge. She wanted to develop more. She felt she was stuck where she was. She said, I'm a bit bored. This is not testing me. I want to grow my knowledge. Growing my knowledge and having more challenge would be good. Then she asked me this question. She said to me, do you have any advice for me? And I was like, I was kind of stuck a little bit because I wasn't expecting her to ask that. So I ended up giving a feeble answer about always be learning and staying curious. But I thought about it this morning when I was walking around this absolute stunning area here, which I'll share with you. It's a lake in Beijing, Bohai Lake, a few of them. I'll show you the map, it's amazing. But I was thinking about this question, and I was thinking about what advice would I give my son and daughter, who were roughly the same age as the girl who was asking me what advice I would give her. And I was also thinking about what advice would I give myself if I was talking to myself now, knowing what I was like back then when I was their age. So it was a hard one, but I knew that I wanted to reflect on it, and that's what I did when I was walking around the park. So I'm going to share that list with you. My video essay number 7, a little bit more positive. So starting off, I would say this. I would say travel broadens the mind. That's the first thing. But it's not my number 1. It's my overall thing. My number 1 is start a pension immediately. Save for rainy days and save for your old age. Government's not going to be there to help you with that. Health, number 2. Health is everything. Health is the be all and end all. Look after yourself. Number 3, key here. Mental health is also real health. So look after your thoughts. Stay positive. Yes, the world can be huge sometimes and it can get on top of you, but up here, keeping your mind straight takes concentration, time, effort and support. Make sure you have a wide support circle. Number 4, I would say don't believe the media. And yes, I'm going to dance around here because it's just a list of stuff that I was jotting when I was walking around, again, a beautiful park. Number 5, patience is really a gold star virtue. Patience is just something that you need to learn, but if you can do it, if you can master it, you will rule the world, as they say. Number 6, and this is key, no one is going to save you. At the end of the day, it's all down to you as an individual. Control your own life. Number 7, and this is important for men as much as anyone, cry when you feel like it. A lot of people don't cry, bottle it up. Number 7 for me, cry when you feel like it. Do not hold yourself back. Number 8, stay away from rotting fruit. In particular, rotting bananas. Rotting bananas give off a gas that actually rot other fruit. So stay away from rotting fruit, if you know what I mean. Number 9, always have FU money. By FU money, fuck you money. And that's basically have some money in the bank so you can turn around to whoever is giving you a tough time, leadership, boss, job, whatever, to have some money to be able to say, you know what, I don't need to do this. I can do something else. I've got some money. Save your money. And that's very typical of people here in China. They will save a lot of money. Number 10, read. Read books. Lose yourself in the act of reading frequently. My father was a great book reader, always reading a book. And I recommend it. Just lose yourself in reading a book, or just read. Read your phone, just read. Number 11, take time to appreciate nature. It is just stunning when you take time to look around. And this made me think about that. It's just beautiful. Number 12, this is key for me. Number 12, know this, everyone is selling you something. Whether you know it or not, everyone is in the market to sell. Once you understand that, then you can appreciate people more. Number 13 is key for me as well. Number 13 is something that I've thought about quite a lot. Your job is never your family. You do not rate, you do not assess, you do not score, you do not give appraisals to your family. That is your job. Number 14, I learned this in Japan. I see this getting better and better in China. It's not so strong in the UK, but number 14 for me is clean up after yourself. If you're in McDonald's, KFC, whatever, restaurant, just do a little bit of cleaning up, tidy up, you know, it's just respect. Number 15, get comfortable being alone. I like being alone sometimes. I'm comfortable with my own thoughts, my own time, reflecting, writing. If you can master the art of being comfortable alone, being in a restaurant, pub, whatever, being alone, then that's half the battle. Number 16, enjoy the sun and the full moon equally. Everyone enjoys the sun, not enough people enjoy the full moon. And when you understand the full moon and you look at it, especially if you're in an area where there's not a lot of street light, then you can appreciate the full moon as much as you appreciate the sun. Number 17 is another financial one, and that is know an asset from a liability. A lot of people count their liabilities as assets. It's not true. Just know these two things. Again, half the battle. Certainly if you're managing your finances. Number 18, I stopped halfway around the park here to grab this one because there was a door that was open. But open doors for everyone. Help others. Leave the door open so others can follow you through. That is something that is disappearing. The old in the UK are voting in their self-interest, you know, but they're voting against the success of the youth. I don't get that. Vote for the next generation. Support the young generation that are coming through. Number 19, I learned this from my father. He said this to me, and I remember that when he was ill, my father had cancer, and he was very ill. But he said to me, son, life is long if you get it wrong. And it always confused me at the time, but I get it now. So work to get it right. Number 20, being a critic is piss easy. Take the harder road. Try it. You'll see how easy it is to be a critic and how hard it is to create something. Number 21, it's an old one. Always make time for the old ones, certainly the old ones in the communities. This was from my father, who again was military, Navy. He would say, make your bed in the morning. We all had to make our bed in the morning. The one thing I make my son do, make your bed in the morning. It's important. Number 22, walk away from stuff if it is worth your time to do that. In the end, time is all that we have. Time. It's important. Number 23, laugh a lot. Laugh lots of times. Big, giant belly laughs. Don't be afraid to laugh out loud. Cry and laugh. It's being human. Please, laugh a lot. Life is for laughing. Number 24, you choose how you react. Choose wisely. Me, I've always been a little bit of a hothead at times. I'm learning how to react more calmly. And I would recommend, if I could do that when I was younger, I think I would be a better person, different person. So choose how you react, choose wisely, calm. Number 25, I'm back. Travel broadens the mind. Yes, I said it before. Do it more than once. That's why I've said it more than once. Travel broadens the mind. If you can't travel far abroad, travel to a different town and different neighbourhood, a different part of your own country. Travel. It helps you just get a different view on life. And if you can and you're lucky enough to travel further, don't travel to the usual places. You go to Benidorm. Go somewhere else. Go far. Go into Spain. Go into the back and beyond. Learn more about the culture. Number 26. Always be learning. Stay curious, like I said. Learning is the be-all of life. The minute you stop learning, people are passing you by. Zip, 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 zip. If I was talking to my younger self, I would say keep learning, keep reading, keep understanding things, keep researching, watch the news, read the newspapers, do what you need to do, but understand, learn. Number 27, be human. Humans are freaking amazing things. We are amazing, we do amazing stuff. The stuff that we can do, build, create, draw, paint, design, write. It's amazing being human. It's amazing being alive. Number 28, work hard and enjoy the victories of your work, but also equally enjoy the tragedies. Enjoy them equally and learn from the failures, because that's how you will get the victories. Looking back, learning, got to be learning. Number 29, help others talk about money. Okay, money is super important, and not talking about money to each other and sharing insights is what the powers that be want us to do. They want us dumb, not just media dumb, but financially dumb. So learn about money, talk to each other, share the information, give good advice, listen to each other. Money is important in life. Number 30, and this is key, communication happens on the listener's terms. So when someone's talking to you and you ain't listening, that ain't communication. So yeah, I can talk here, people might just go jump on to another video, so be it. But it's on their terms, they're the audience, they're the listeners. So communication happens on the listener's terms. Number 31, and I mentioned this in a previous video. Number 31, listen to this. The person selling you a training course on how to make $1 million is the only person making $1 million. Think about that. There's a lots of make $1 million courses out there. They're the ones that are making the money. Number 32. This is one of the main things you learn when you start to train martial arts. And they say to you, the best way to win a fight is not to fight. Run away. So don't fight. If you get a chance, run away. If you have to fight, hit hard, run away. If you have to defend yourself, hit hard, run away. The best way to win a fight, don't fight, run away. So be it. Number 33. I learned this from my father, and I've got a tick clock up here, tick, 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 tick away. But number 33 is be on time with everything. It is a damn good discipline to have. Be on time. When you don't make things on time, you leave people waiting, you're insulting them. It is not a good discipline to display if you're going to be late. Lost my train of thought there. Number 34, and I have a list here, so I'm almost finished. But number 34, if you're rooting for the bull in a bullfight, then you have a good perspective in life. And I said that because I saw a bull back there in a picture, and I thought, I quite like the bull, not the bullfighter. Maybe it's just me. Is that you? Anyway, number 35 is sleep. Make sure you get decent sleep. Sleep is the best oil for your engine. It's the best thing you can do. Have a decent sleep. I think that's me. That's my list finished. But I'm sure there are more here in my head. But I was only capturing that as I was walking. And I'm sure there's many more from people who are much wiser than me. And if you've got anything that you can add to the list, please put it in the comments box below. I would much appreciate that. It's an interesting thing to stop and think about that question. What advice would you give your younger self? Take the time, maybe at some point today, and think about that. What would I give if a younger me, younger you, asked yourself that question? Jot some thoughts down. You might be surprised what's in your head. Anyway, I will leave you with this thought which made me stop and think, I'm going to turn this into a video. And this is a deep thought. In life, you will get roughly 75 summers, 75 winters, 75 autumns, 75 springs. Enjoy the seasons. This is me, Ian, here in Beijing, saying to you, look after yourself, your family, your community, and as always, peace out. Catch you in the next video.